Is it working? Okay. Hi guys. Wiener. Welcome back to some more Valhalla Bartender Action. Only 2 days until we have to pay rent and looks a bit expensive, so I hope we're gonna make it. We prepared a second save file just in case. First space colony to develop. No space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over. It looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. First space colony, Sheen Outer Paradise, currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist groups. Saying right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. At least Rabbit chimed in during the private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason they put this law is so they have more control of their population. At least Rabbit in space too. Amazing. Woman marries anime pillow. Well, that's nobody's actually surprised. This made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. For wanna marry me? I can't marry your own son. I live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there as long as your wallet can afford related fees. So not forever. You'll get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technology, the traditional views on human relations have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. Pillow had some form of gender, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. In the times, grandma. So it's not even like a smart pillow or anything. Final remaster leads to video game charts. 2016 YIK Postmodern RPG opens the charts with this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Hatsune Miku Project Remaster. Who is DLC? PV is not a DLC. Yes, it is. Chart include lifetime sales. Dang it, Ron Paul. Sting's Face Remaster, Hatsune Miku. I love the way they renamed it. But yeah, we won't be able to buy anything else from the shop until we until we get the rent done. Good evening. Ah, Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Ah, scare off the dogs? Actually, we want that. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, but I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings! Anyway, let's get started. He's here and he left. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. Ah, this guy is back. Yeah, he literally only came twice. This is the third time. Any chance? Did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There are lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise. Just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. Noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So I remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So I didn't get far away. Now get me a Bars Blast. Right. Mars Blast. All blended. Boom. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. Yeah, wouldn't want to fight him. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. uh, Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. Not not entirely wrong. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. What is a better way of saying that you're a paid assassin? Please, enlighten me, Jamie. You're right, sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. Just notice you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. Come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. I suggest you try a suplex next time. Might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. It sounded excellent. I would love to suplex him through a table. Also, this is nowhere near as strong as it can be. Here, good stuff. Like a less burning, but punchier than pile driver. Say, your face looks somewhat familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie, and you are? I'm Ingram. Anyways, I think I saw your face somewhere. I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. Almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejections that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide some things? Nanomachines! Yeah, they are a thing in this game. The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when you have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution, causing nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. Sounds uncomfortable. They're like little needles all over your body. Feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. Yikes. Then they need to implant you with the mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Gut punch. Again, that doesn't sound right. It sounds perfect. Shut up. Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours though. I had a couple of extra in his actually. So here's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie. Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweighs the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please, come again. Don't count on it. You've said that twice! Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, if you exclude the first time he came over. Right. Won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you call him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Haha. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Oh, someone's in a good mood. Alma is here. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. A bad touch for Alma. Is that's an actual drink? Okay, I haven't had it in a while. Here, Jill, you have such a pretty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Then my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of the parking lot. Ugh. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids! Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump on the highway. So Eva comes and says, make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. Ooh. Damn. Shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but oh, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. Well, quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. Played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. And she turned into a teen. Stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. Could forgive all of that, I mean the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. The day she invited her friends to the house, I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. Or as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little that admiration wore off, till we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. I haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years. Hey! It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. Sometimes I'm an overgrown, horny teen. Is that a bad thing to be? From destroying any admiration I held for her, she made sure not to fix that impression. Enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Ow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? Same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. I feel that this story will be useful for us. Hope we get the perfect service bonus. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh, hell no. Oh no, our fucking... the... other... personalities in... the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with all of her sister. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. Sounds very familiar. In time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. That sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. After the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. Was worried sick about her leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Oh my god! Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. You wanna see? I bet you wanna see. Can you? Right, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, the girl is you and the sister is your other sister. Please get to the point. Right. If you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make some ends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. That's right. Can I get a beer? Am I going crazy? Am I? Hope not. We need the money. Here you go, thanks. Did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah, never had brothers and sister, but once Laura introduced me to her as her sister-in-law. She was so excited about having a new sister and she clung to me a lot. Following her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I had to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl a chance of talking to you, I will never forgive you. Damn, it's personal. Yeah. Small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah, I'll go take my break. Alright. Ah, you're here. You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Fuck, that seems rough. I guess this kind of is like having, you know, some form of dissociative personality disorder. Must be annoying to happen like in the middle of the day, you know. It's less chilly today. That's good. Karmatrine Dream. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Hey, Norma. Phew. You're back. Oh no, why is she bothering us? Fuck you. You know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Phew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kinda faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do, and... well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. She told me I'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. Me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. Thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed head first into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you're right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So thank you. Don't worry about it. Only before it's too late outside. Be careful. So sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Please don't give it to the fucking phantom of your mind. That would be pretty bad. I messed it up. Actually stopped it too soon. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. Not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character, I don't know. Weird fourth wall breaking. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Okay. You know, we haven't had any, like, anyone asking for, like, big versions of the drinks in quite a while. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it will spook me, but let's try. There! What the fuck? She made the fucking screen different. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Oh god, she is freaking out. Well, I can see. Weird. Nobody expects that Dorothy Inquisition. So she doesn't interact with the game world. She interacts with the interface that we as a player interacts with. That is wild. What? Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy. Ouch. I bit my tongue. I can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Honey! Hey, Dorothy. Making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for the go. Thanks. Yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so you do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. You'd. I'm out for now. Oh, yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. Oh, snap. Just gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at the risk of burning. Make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand, please. I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. I need to ask a silly question. See my clients, you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what do you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who called them were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Ramanova treatment. What is it, Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it a catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. However, the research had a bit of a rocky story. Funny got caught in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu corpse record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stankovic. What's Stankovic? Let's call him Stankovic for now. He's a business whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Funded the research, and in a desperate mood, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. Girl, Sylvia Stankovic, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. Right, I see. Kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. Their parents got called cat boomers. Ah, generation of parents upset with those cat-like features. Fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusion instead for their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are, eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood, but in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Oh. Well, the more you know. Huh. Still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. These ears are a small miracle on their own, but I've been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. I really thought they were functionaries, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. Keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep that in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stenkovic. Huh? Remember, Sylvia Stenkovic was around my age when I was a teen and there were TV specials featuring her. I just remember that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you just need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Nice, flawless service bonus. We are not making enough money. We are no way near making enough to cover rent. Kiramiki. Well, we'll not buy that today, even though it's not gonna make much of a difference. I do have the extra save file there, separate. We'll see how it goes. But that will be it for this episode. That went faster than I expected, but that's good. I can do the second one right away without that big of an issue. Talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous. Ah. In any case, hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to see more. Can we return these? We can't? Ah, shit. Could really use the money. Hope we don't lose the game. I don't have a save file that goes that way back. Have to like replay it entirely. Well, we'll see next time, I guess. Only one day. Like, subscribe, and it has stopped working. Bye-bye.